8 European countries have issued a joint statement criticizing U.S. President Donald Trump's 10% tariffs over their opposition to American control of Greenland. The statement says Trump's threats undermine transatlantic relations and risk a dangerous downward spiral. It further reaffirms the country's solidarity with Greenland and says the group is ready to engage in dialogue based on principles of sovereignty and territorial integrity. Several European countries have sent troops to Greenland in recent days, saying they are there for Arctic security training. And Prime Minister Mark Carney told reporters in Qatar yesterday that he is concerned about the escalation of U.S. threats to take over Greenland, adding Canada is committed to working with NATO in increasing Arctic defense capabilities.
Alliances endure because they're built on respect and partnership, not pressure. That is why I said the use of tariffs against allies is completely wrong. It is not the right way to resolve differences within an alliance. Nor is it helpful to frame efforts to strengthen Greenland's security as a justification for economic pressure. Any decision about the future status of Greenland belongs to the people of Greenland and the Kingdom of Denmark alone. That right is fundamental, and we support it. A trade war is in no one's interest. That is why our commitment to international law and to alliances founded on trust is not abstract or ideological. It's practical. It's about stability, predictability, and fairness.
Do you think Donald Trump is genuinely considering military action?
Look, I don't, actually. I think that this can be resolved and should be resolved through calm discussion, but with the application of the principles and values that I've set out in terms of who decides the future of Greenland, and making clear that the use of tariffs in this way is completely wrong.
I think we both agree we're living through uncharted territories. We've never seen this before. An ally, a friend of 250 years, is considering using tariffs. We don't like tariffs, but certainly we don't like using tariffs as a geopolitical weapon. We don't want tariffs to be weaponized, and they mustn't be so. Europe has to step up. Europe has to be strong, and Europe has to make sure that the threats that have been imposed don't become reality. And for this, we need to be able to show that we're willing to use all the instruments we have at our disposal, whether they are tariffs, whether they are the trade agreements, whether they are anti-coercion measures.
Zölle nutzen niemandem und schaden fast allen. Die amerikanischen Verbraucher merken mittlerweile, wie die Zölle wirken. Die Wirtschaft in Amerika läuft nicht so gut, wie sich die amerikanische Regierung das auch vor einem Jahr vorgestellt hat. Das hat auch nach meiner Einschätzung etwas mit der Zollpolitik zu tun. Wir möchten diese Eskalation nicht. Wir wollen keinen Handelsstreit mit den Vereinigten Staaten von Amerika. Wenn wir mit solchen Zöllen, die wir als unangemessen empfinden, konfrontiert werden, dann sind wir in der Lage zu reagieren. Dänemark und die Bevölkerung Grönlands können auf unsere Solidarität zählen. Wir sind bereit, die Gespräche mit den USA zu unterstützen. Und Grundlage dieser Gespräche sollten dabei immer sein, die Prinzipien der Souveränität und der territorialen.
Die Botschaft, die für mich unmissverständlich ist, ist, wir lassen uns nicht erpressen und wir stehen in Europa solidarisch zusammen.